My family was forced to move into this horrible place in New York. And when I went to school, it started to get even worse. Pretty much everyone in the school had this new iPhone, and I desperately wanted to get one. But they were way too expensive. So I bought one super cheap on eBay for only $13. But it didn't quite impress the CCP cute, cool, and popular group. I got a gift from Mom after school, and I was super pumped. I was super pumped about it because I thought it was my new mobile phone. But instead, I got a diary. A book? I thought maybe Mom had hidden the iPhone inside the pages because it's supposed to be the thinnest model on the market. But when I had to look through the pages, they were all blank. Mom! I don't need a stupid little book with 288 blank pages. I was so mad. I wanted to scream. And I promised to myself that I'd never write in this diary again. But then, it started to come in handy when I needed to vent about things. Like my BFFs, Chloe and Zoe. My crush Brandon that I desperately wanted to please. And especially Mackenzie Hollister, my number one enemy. Why is Mackenzie my number one enemy? Because she just hates my guts, and she's trying to steal my crush, Brandon. Oh my God, Nikki, what are you wearing? A shirt, Mackenzie. Hey, Brandon. Oh, hey, Mackenzie. I had finally figured it out. The reason Brandon liked Mackenzie more than me was because why would he hang out with a dork like me when he could hang out with the most popular girl in school who had a phone? Well, I had a solution to that. My neighbor lady, Mrs. Wallabanger, left her hearing aid on the sidewalk. What is this? I decided to give it a cute makeover. I made it look like a phone. Ta-da! Now you can impress your friend and pretend you have a fake. But little did I know, the next morning I would wake up with a rash on my ear. My mom refused to let me stay home from school, which was super annoying. But I had a plan. I had baked up a batch of fake vomit to fool my mom. I would pretend to vomit all over the place so she would think I was sick and keep me home. Mom, my plan really did work. And guess what? I even ordered a pizza. This is the life. When I went back to school, however, everything took a turn for the worst. Chloe and Zoe were assigned the most boring jobs, library shelving assistants, and I had a crisis in dance class. So basically, school was hell this week. Plus, I majorly embarrassed myself at lunch. I tripped over Jessica, Mackenzie's best friend's leg at lunch, and everything was all over my face. I even had food all over my makeup. I basically had food makeup. It was so embarrassing. But get this. Brandon started to take pictures of me, as if he was going to put them in the school newspaper. I know this because he works there, and I can just imagine myself in the front headline. Me and Brandon touched hands together. But Mackenzie interrupted us. I rushed to the janitor's closet, closed the door, and had a complete and utter meltdown. Soon I heard muffling voices coming from behind the door. I thought maybe it was Mackenzie and her CCP friends. Instead, Chloe and Zoe. I was super glad they had come. After all, they are the best friends ever. They even helped wash the gunk off my face. I was working so hard on the project. But Saturday was the craziest day ever. Took Brianna to see this movie that she was afraid of for some reason. I wanted to be driven home so bad, but sadly, I had to be driven to somewhere to exterminate bugs with my dad. Except, it was in my dad's embarrassing roach van with a huge roach on the top. And also, little did I know whose house I was actually in. Yup, I was in Mackenzie Hollister's house, trying to exterminate bugs. We got out, though. Me, Chloe, and Zoe were assigned to do a book drive where we draw tattoos on people, but it was getting boring and stressful. So I decided to quit. Then came the day of the avant-garde art competition. And I got up late. I needed a ride somewhere. So I went in my dad's van. But the picture got smashed. And Mackenzie was laughing at me. Thank goodness Brandon came to help me. As I walked down the hall, I noticed on the wall was the pictures of all the tattoos I had drawn on everyone's bodies. Yep, everyone. And it had been entered as an art project. And it won first place in the avant-garde art competition. But it was Chloe and Zoe who entered it. So happy. I threw a party for myself, basically. And this does not mean that it's going to be the end of drama. Because, well, this is only the beginning of October. So there's lots more drama to come in. Thank you so much for watching. And yes, share this kind of stuff. This was based on the Dork Diaries book. So I hope you enjoyed it, and bye!